Somewhere in Russia, a group of guys decided to go fishing, but not in the usual way. Instead, they tossed a live grenade into the river. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you'll want to see what happens next.
Дениса, камеры идут.
Тихо!
И начали!
Я понял, ну что-то... Тихо, тихо, тихо. А что остался? Там Виталик-то жив?
We don't really know what to say here, but it seems like in Russia, things are done differently, even fishing. These guys were either reckless or far too brave. If they had thrown that grenade just a fraction of a second too late, they could have been killed. But apparently they walked away alive, with nothing more than one massive shockwave. In the next video, we've got two men ice fishing. The tent is set up, the holes are drilled, everything looks ready. But then, one of them steps outside, apparently about to leave with the car, forgetting one very important detail. The tent was still tied to the vehicle, and his friend was still inside. Watch what happens next. After driving for a while, his friend finally realizes something's not right. He hits the brakes, steps out, and yep, he'd been dragging his buddy in the tent, who promptly fell out after a few seconds. Guess that's one way to take camping with a friend to a whole new level.
Well, I'm just in here picking up the pieces after that. Buddy Mojo forgot to unhook the sled before he took off to pick up another friend. Luckily, we didn't lose anything. Snapped my line that I had down the hole, ripped my line all the way up the hole and snapped it. My other rod is filled with snow. I'm trying to thaw it out.
With a bit of luck, he got away unscathed. Just a scare and a little roll in the snow, this time at least. One small mistake could have had much worse consequences, but thankfully, that wasn't the case here. If you enjoy these videos, hit subscribe. It's free, and it really helps me out. And if we reach 1,000 subscribers, I promise I won't keep reminding you to subscribe. In this video, a group of friends is enjoying a calm day fishing on a river surrounded by nature. But out of nowhere, something shows up, something that seems determined to ruin their day and drive them away.
What'd you say?
You don't own the river? Yeah, not the river.
Oh, I hate it, eh?
Yeah, we'll stay off the property, that's fine. You don't own the river, we'll just walk on the river.
Where's your car?
Don't get all pissed at us and throw it in the water. I'll climb your farm and I might tell you.
It's on this place. I'm going to go and take your driver's license and I'm going to go and get your bloody...
You know, in New South Wales, you're allowed to walk in the water, though.
You can't walk
Yeah,
in the water.
yeah.
There's an electric fence up there.
Okay, we'll be careful. Yeah,
Just walking through the river.
yeah.
Don't worry.
We will not go on your property.
Is your vehicle down by the river?
No.
Telling you where the car is. Well, I'm going to go find it.
We're not going to go on your property.
Yeah.
But you've got to get to the river through our place and we don't want people...
We've walked far as, like it's way down. Yeah.
Yeah, we won't go on your property. We've been walking up the river the whole time. That's it. We won't get out of the river.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
mate.
No, I understand that,
Yeah.
No, I know that, but that's what does happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
And some people are arseholes, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
and they've been really dickheads to
Yeah.
deal with,
Yeah.
and that's what...
It seems a certain Mrs. Karen in full bad day mode has decided these friends' peaceful fishing trip is her personal mission to ruin. She won't take no for an answer, and nothing short of driving them away will satisfy her. Watch closely, this is about to get tense, and maybe a little ridiculous.
Yeah, he's filming now. You want one?
Mate, if you'd have been a bit different about the whole thing.
Well, I said to you, we just want to get on your property. I respect everything you say. We know what we're doing and we're not doing anything wrong. Look, we're not doing anything wrong. I'll tell you that right
Neither am
now.
I.
Well, that's fine.
But I'm not going to make it easy for you either.
Well, that's fine. We'll just keep going past your
Mate,
property.
that's private property as well, and they're not going to be too happy either.
No, we're going to keep walking though, in the water. We're just going to keep walking.
We're not.
Just
Wait,
this.
Will. We haven't.
After endless arguing and insults with sticks and rocks flying into the river to ruin their fishing, it hits you. People like this actually exist, and their sole mission? To spoil someone else's day because their own life is already a mess. They strike like venomous snakes, thinking that ruining your day somehow fixes theirs. Honestly, sometimes you just have to wonder if they even realize how ridiculous they look. Here's a guy on his surfboard thinking he's the king of the waves, but something below clearly has other plans. Spoiler, it's not here to say hi.
Hi.
Tentacles attack. A huge octopus latches onto his surfboard, flipping him into the water while his friends laugh. The laughter around him hides the danger. Sometimes nature's pranks are no joke. And remember, if an octopus grabs your board, it's not trying to be funny. It's just testing your survival skills. Consider it a biology lesson with a splash of terror. A woman is swimming out in the open ocean when suddenly her husband yells for her to get back to the boat, fast. And trust me, there's a very good reason he's panicking.
Hey, Heidi.
Over there.
Hey, Heidi, get in the boat.
Are you being serious?
Yep.
Holy crap, can you imagine?
Look at
you
that.
see them?
Yeah, they're like circling. Look. Look out. Look.
A shark was circling right beneath her, ready to strike. Luckily, her husband was alert and spotted it just in time, giving her the chance to make it back to the boat safely before things could turn deadly. Next up, we have a fisherman. Yes, again, because it's a fishing video, so no surprises there. He's just trying to enjoy his day on the water until something unexpected happens. Let's just say, not everyone is a fan of people enjoying themselves. A certain Karen, we won't name names, calls the police, claiming he's fishing on her territory. Let's see how this unfolds.
What? You can't own the water, ma'am. I'm sorry. I've fished here for the past 5 years. No, I'm gonna keep... I'm not on your property. You don't own this land. You can call them. That's fine. You don't own the property. No, you don't own the water. There's literally a public drain right there. You know that, right? You're the same type of person that complain that kids don't get outside enough. Now you're just gonna ignore me?
She went off to make a call to the police. Again, not exactly surprising, right?
How's it going, man?
I think better than you.
Yeah.
Patrol number was like police, so you know body cameras on.
Okay.
Being recorded.
Yeah.
So what's going on? You were just sitting here fishing?
Yeah, I fished here the past 5-6 years.
Okay.
She's never came out and complained, but I know multiple people that fish here. I'm
Right.
pretty sure this is public.
Yeah.
I thought her property line ends.
At the grass.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a property line map in my car.
That's what I'm saying.
But I would assume that this isn't her property. I would assume this is the township's property.
The police were surprisingly nice, polite, and honestly confused about whether this was her property. Meanwhile, the fisherman said he's been here for 5 or 6 years without any complaints. Karen finally decided to show up, only to realize she was defending nothing. Maybe next time she should check her maps before she calls in backup. At least the fish didn't call the cops. Next up, we have some folks doing magnet fishing, the hobby where people toss magnets into rivers and canals, hoping to pull up something valuable from the depths. At first, everything seems normal. Just like any of their other videos, they're finding interesting stuff at the bottom of the water. But it seems someone, or something, is not too happy about their little treasure hunt. Let's see what's about to happen.
Got the guy, hot something. The bar. That's something like the grate, the part of the grate or something. Or fence, could be.
No, you might have in the past. But no, not since the 23rd of October you haven't. Come and have a look. One of you can read, surely. Can any of you read?
Yeah, we can read.
Can you read?
Yeah, can you
Come
read?
with me, bro.
No.
Come and read the sign.
No.
I'll go read the sign at the other end. All the other, son, we got 3 of them bombers down here, right? I don't want to get
Bombers.
this or not, right? They're here with their magnets and all the mess. Bring on a footpath again. It's been all stopped, as you know, right? Nothing to do with us. It's been stopped by all the neighbours and everything else down there, right? They're on camera, so it's okay. They're all over there now watching them, right? This is the people who've done it. These are the magnets here, so it's written on their back. You listen? Right? It says on there, right? They know they ain't supposed to do it, and they're going to argue with you, right? There's 3 of us, and they think they're big tough guys. The one's a bit of a big lump, but don't fucking bother me, alright? Do me a favour, if we're going to get the police, let's get the police down here and stop them. Once they start, the rest of them will start. There's enough mess here in the past. One of you, come and read that sign. Have you seen the new sign? Never mind speaking. I have. Have you seen the new sign? I don't want to. They're only doing work there for. I don't see that. What for?
I don't want to.
Right, you're a clever brother.
I'm speaking to you.
I'm not a clever asshole.
Stop.
You will end up
I'm speaking
again.
nice
I'll
to
put
you.
you on a phone. Put that on it, right? I don't get how big you are. I don't give 2
I
fucks.
spoke to you nice.
I
I spoke to you nice.
and I spoke to you nice.
You have it. You
I
have
said,
it.
whoa.
No, I said fucking whoa. You said.
I said, whoa.
No, I didn't.
I didn't swear
You
first.
said you did.
Secondly, I did. I
Oh,
said,
you're
whoa.
on camera.
And I said, come, hang on, you're all on camera.
I know the camera do that.
No, that's okay. There's no fishing by you, and I've asked you.
You're not fishing.
I've asked you.
You're not fishing.
I didn't say it was fishing for fish. Have you read the sign?
You're not fishing.
Right. You were fishing.
Class is dredging, not fishing.
You're not fishing. Bring a piece.
Yeah, I think she might have.
Bring a piece. Bring a piece then.
I think she has.
Come on,
Hello,
I'll wait for
Sam?
the piece. I'll have you wait for the piece.
Sam?
You're kicking off. Again.
I've only asked him, could he please come and read the sign? And he says he can't read.
Although I didn't say I can't read. I said
Oh, well,
I don't
more
want
or
to.
less.
I don't want to.
Okay, well, fine. I can read. Can you read?
Yeah, I can read.
Right, come with me.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Come with me.
What part of this is fishing? We're not catching fish.
I didn't say fishing.
We're cleaning.
Whoa. I never said anything about
Okay.
fish.
But we're putting magnets in.
I know you are. Come
Right,
and
so
read the
what's-
sign.
What's your problem with it?
My problem is, read the sign, because I got to come through here regularly a couple of times a
That's
day,
right.
and I end up walking through the shit
With
on
no-
the right?
But where's the rest?
It says mine. I don't end up in an argument,
No,
you know?
right, that's fine.
Do you hear all this? Yeah, I know. Right.
There's another magnet fishing boat, a very, very
Right.
messy.
Could
but
you
it's
do
no
me?
chance.
Right, I'm asking you politely. Right?
Let's come-
All night.
I'm not
Right?
catching
I don't-
fish, so...
Yes?
I don't think the propose a hard words or anything like that, alright?
Well, I think you are, but go on.
No,
We're not.
Please come down the other day.
Yes.
And they come up to us because they thought we were fishing for fish.
Yes?
And once I told him, just pulled the magnet and showed him.
Yeah.
That's no problem. Carry on.
They don't want the answers, people.
An old Karen, apparently bored at home, decides to go out and make some noise. Anything to grab attention. He starts a scene in public, trying to annoy people just for the thrill of it. After a long round of shouting, arguing, and general chaos, it all ends. Exactly the way it started. No results, no change, just a lot of wasted nerves. Next up, we have a fisherman. Yes, I know, shocking. He's actually fishing, and he's catching some pretty big ones too. But just as his streak of good catches is going strong, Someone shows up and interrupts the flow. Guess not everyone appreciates a lucky day at the river.
I made a switch to a candy bug zimmer swimmer just to see if it made a difference. And it did for that fish. Look how fat this dude is. Look how fat that fish is. Just an absolute football. And stuffing his face with white shrimp and crabs. There he is. Speckled trout. All right, switch to candy bug. Apparently it's a good one. He's just barely under keeper sized. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, there's a fish. Red, I think. Red, I think. But not a keeper red.
And that's when it all begins. Some strange people show up in a boat, crashing the peaceful fishing scene. Things are about to get interesting.
I know y'all can't be back here.
What's that?
Can't be back here. Y'all know that.
Why's that?
It's all private property, dude. You pass the signs up coming in.
Yeah, but it's
Stay back into the line.
a bayou. It's navigable.
Huh?
It's a navigable bayou.
I don't give a care what it is. It's private property, dude. I mean, you want me to call wildlife right now?
Yeah, you can call him.
Hey, we got one that's fishing in Bumblebee Bayou, all the way in the back, and refuses to leave. A guy fishing in Bumblebee refuses to leave. All right, I'll get him, and he'll get it in the mail, I guess. All right. All right, Rick. Not being a dick, bro, but we pay a lot of money for this right here.
This is navigable.
No, this ain't natural.
This is navigable.
No, it ain't.
This is navigable bayou. It is.
You're going into our pond. That's what
No, I'm not going to your pond. I'm just fishing the bayou.
This ain't no bayou. This wasn't canal, dude. This ain't a navigable canal.
It's navigable. It is.
It's private property in the state
It's
of
not.
Louisiana.
It's not.
I don't know if you're from here or you're from where you're at, but it's not.
Yep. It absolutely is.
Private property.
I'm
I
from.
can go do donuts in your yard because I could go there.
It's navigable. Absolutely, it's open to the public. 100%.
I promise you.
Okay, well, that's fine. You got my boat number. Send them in. Send them in. Okay. It's not a problem. I'm not messing with you. I see that. I'm not on the land. I'm staying off the land.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
It said it was private property, right?
No, the bayou is not. The land is.
It's in the bayou.
Nah.
But that's all right. You take care of yourself. We're definitely going to make a example out of you.
Okay, good.
After a few back and forth arguments about whose territory it really was, the strangers finally left, but not before tossing out a threat, saying they'd make an example out of him. Creepy, right? When he got back home, the fisherman broke it all down in detail, explaining exactly what went down out there.
Those of you watching from out of town are probably wondering what in the world this could possibly have been about. Well, it's because Louisiana is the only state in the union that doesn't guarantee unfettered access to all tidal water. Because of this, fishermen are regularly harassed and run out of areas that are claimed to be private. Now, I shot this video the day before Thanksgiving, so duck season was open here in Louisiana, but I'm a big believer in not doing anything to interrupt anyone's duck hunt. My view is that as a fisherman, I'm mobile. I can move, a duck hunter can't. They're pretty well set up in that pond, and that's where they're going to spend the morning hunting. But the nearest pond to the bayou I was fishing is more than 3/4 of a mile away, so I absolutely was not messing up anybody's hunting. The bayou is 8 feet deep, it's tidal, it's natural, and it's obviously navigable. Confrontations like this, though, are all too common along the Louisiana coast, and I've been covering this topic for my 30 years in outdoor journalism. When I was at Louisiana Sportsman, we would often send the state lands office sections of marsh and say, hey, can you figure out if this is public or private, just to see what the answer was. It would often take them weeks to try and make a determination, and often they come back and say, we can't really figure it out. It would have to go before a judge. Now, keep in mind, this is for tidal water, not land, which everybody recognizes as privately owned. Unfortunately, confrontations like the one I had are becoming more common in Louisiana as landowners try to flex their muscle and keep people off of the tidal water that runs adjacent to their land. Now, what I encourage anglers to do in these situations is to, number one, be selective about which parish you fish. It's up to local law enforcement, not the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, to intervene in these cases. And some parishes, to be honest, just absolutely hate fishermen. Lafourche Parish, for instance, aggressively prosecutes anglers who are fishing tidal water, and the judges there notoriously side with landowners. Other parishes know this is a hot button issue, so they basically just stay away from it, and they're certainly not going to load deputies onto a boat to go out into the marsh and try and investigate and see what's going on. Number two, be respectful. You never know if the person approaching you is a hothead, and obviously the last thing you want to do is escalate the situation. However, number three is resist being bullied. If you're confident the tidal water you're fishing is open to public access, ask the landowner or lessee to produce paperwork from the state lands office or an adjudication from a judge saying that that water is in fact private. But again, if the situation escalates and there's a threat of violence, leave immediately and call local law enforcement.
I think the creator already covered the details, so I'll just say this. Don't go throwing words at strangers like fishing bait. You never know if you'll catch a crazy one, and trust me, they bite harder than the fish. But hey, that's it for this video. Thanks for staying till the end. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, unlike therapy after meeting a Karen. Until next time, stay safe in the wild, or at least safe enough to come back and watch the next one. This was Whispers in the Dark.